Oh, hey guys, it's been a while and I have been off the radar for almost a year now, but I promise I'm going to stop procrastinating and put up more videos to help you guys out. 1 second, I'm just gonna take a quick sip of this chai tea. Okay, no more procrastinating. Let's jump right into it. So today's video is about how to beat procrastination in 5 seconds or less. So here's the thing about procrastination. It has a lot less to do with you being lazy and more to do with you being stressed. So procrastination is actually a protective mechanism to protect you from being overly stressed. Procrastination is about relief from stress. So instead of working on that big project that's kinda stressful and intimidating, we want to do something like clean, do the dishes, play a video game, check email, check Facebook. There's 100 things we could do that make us feel that relief from the stress of the project, right? So that's what procrastination is. It's a little bit of escapism to avoid the major stress ahead. Once we understand that, we need to make a shift in our thinking and think about accomplishing tasks as a reward of its own. So yes, there's going to be a bit of stress in the beginning of starting that project, but at the end of it, when it's done, that creates the dopamine and the good feelings and the good hormones that clear out the stress and get it out of your system so that you're not constantly in a stress overload. So the shift here that needs to happen when it comes to procrastination is really looking forward to crushing your tasks and taking on your tasks and doing them, trusting that when you go through it and you finish that task, that project, you're gonna feel 100 times better. So here's what we wanna do, the 3 things that will help you eradicate that old mindset. And the first thing we wanna do is we want to forgive ourselves for procrastinating. Stop beating yourself up about it. I get it, you're not doing the thing, but when you think about that model of how stress and procrastination work together, and it becomes easier to just forgive yourself. It's totally cool to want to avoid stress. That's the natural biological response to protect ourselves, because stress can be damaging, so our body wants to avoid it, right? So forgive yourself for trying to avoid that stress, and by forgiving yourself for procrastinating, you eliminate shame, guilt, all the things and emotions that create even more stress, because what we want to do is not stress about things. The second thing you want to do right away is close your eyes and visualize yourself winning. Visualize yourself going through the tasks of tackling that giant project that you have, but also think about how great it's going to feel to have that project finished. And that will actually eliminate some of that stress, which will then eliminate the need for you to procrastinate. The third thing you're gonna want to do is get started as quickly as possible. Instead of doing the dishes, instead of cleaning up, instead of making sure everything's tidy before you sit down and you start your work and then you grab a sip of coffee, get started as quick as you can. Use the 5-second rule, an amazing book that I highly recommend. I'll leave a link to the book in the description below. Count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then boom, get started on that project. Like, just go. Take pride in knowing that you're intentionally removing all the other distractions and you're gonna jump right into that project. If you practice that 3-step process day after day, you do that, you're gonna build positive habits, you're gonna crush it, you're gonna stop procrastinating, and it is just the best way to live life intentionally, effective, like a ninja. All right, we'll see you guys in the next video. I'm not gonna procrastinate on making more videos, I promise.